This is how I learned how to trade in 24 hours and made over 6 figures my first trade. It was probably all luck, but I have the slips to prove it. And now, 4 years later, I'm still trading as a full-time trader. This is going to be a good video, and if you're looking to learn how to trade, lock in and stay around. So I started as an option trader. I just threw myself into the market. I had like an $80,000 account to start. Lost a lot of money throughout the process, but my first trade was huge, which set me up and made me think it's super easy. It was probably the worst thing that could have happened to me, but it made me addicted to trading, which is always good. Like if you're just focused on it, like not in a gambling sense, just like in a, wow, okay, we just made 100K today. We can do that again. And so options were great and all, but I found myself always wanting to play earnings plays, which is the most gambling you can get. So I kind of faded from options. I was like, okay, this is kind of bad. I'm losing money just by owning this. Because I like to do short-term contracts. And so then I was introduced to leverage trading. Which leverage trading, if you guys know what that is, it is a demon when you just switch over from options and playing earnings plays. Because you can play that 20 times a day. You could play an earnings play 20 times a day, theoretically. You're just playing how the candles go with insane leverage. And that's what I did at first, and I lost pretty much all of the money I made from option trading. I think I lost over 6 figures, but I learned how to do leverage trading through this. And I built up literally all of my confidence through losing all the money. Most people would say, oh, get a paper trading account. You need a paper trading account before you start. That is a great thing. You should get a paper trading account, because if not, or if you don't just watch videos on someone who actually knows what they're talking about, which half of these people on YouTube have no idea what they're talking about. They're just selling you a course and making money through that. They literally have not made a living trading. They might make like $100 a week or a month or something from trading, and they think they probably just lose money. Anyways, leverage trading. You will lose so much money if you don't know what you're doing in leverage trading. You just lose it instantly. And there's no remorse. The market does not show remorse. But there's certain patterns and strategies you can actually do and play. And you got to play lower leverage. I like to play 300x. I still play it sometimes now. But you lose on those quite often. But if you sit around 100 to 150x, you're always pretty good with my entries at least. But so I found out I just got way off top. So I found out how to trade leverage after losing everything I gained in options. Which, yes, I did learn how to trade in 24 hours. It was all luck, pure luck. I learned how to buy and sell. I learned how to click those 2 buttons. That's what I learned in 24 hours. And luckily, I had some friends that have been in the trading market for a while that gave me a little call on this option. This was all during like GameStop and all that boom era. I was a big e-com dropshipping business starter guy before trading. I did not mess with trading, really. I always wanted to when I was 15 and stuff, traded on my mom's account, but never had serious money. That was like a penny stock wave back then. You know, we all probably wanted to do that, and I actually did it and made no money at all. So then I started e-commerce, and then just threw myself into trading. It was pure luck. The only way to learn how to trade is to sit down and apply yourself and actually study the charts and have a confident feeling in every trade you place, or else you're just gambling at the end of the day. But how to trade. I'm gonna give you guys some free game here. Now we're getting into free game. So this is when I started to learn how to leverage trade, when I figured out this one chart pattern, literally. So high, high, low, higher, higher, low, blah, blah, blah. It's just, this is the 1-day chart. There's a lot of big candles in this chart. They're obviously huge. And this is why you can tell when it's going to come back and take the liquidity again. So this was a bullish pattern until it broke right here. Okay. And 1 day doesn't fuck around. I don't know if I can swear on YouTube. 1 day does not mess around. As you can see, when this breaks down here, we knew it was going to retrace up a little bit. Why do we know that? Because there's liquidity, and that's what the banks always do. They always come back, take up a little, want to retest a little bit. That's not buyers and sellers, really. It's the banks. Don't listen to people in the crypto market saying, retail investors are controlling the market. Oh, there's a war going on. Buyers and sellers. It's all BS. It's all the banks. They control the whole market, the hedge funds, everything. They control all of the money in the market. Don't listen to anybody. There's no retail traders. There might be a few that control any sort of move in this market. The thought that someone like us right here, even if we trade $1 million, we're not going to affect Bitcoin. We're not really going to affect Bitcoin that much. So boom, it always banks. They're doing everything. They're doing everything, man. I promise you, wherever the market's going to go, it's because the banks want it to go there. They control everything. But anyways, they always retrace it, and it always pulls down. And this is a downtrend. You could have shorted just here. From looking at this one day, you could have known once that trend broke right here, that this was going to come down. Bang. You knew it was going to come down and come back to like this area. And then you knew it was going to come down, and that's just natural. And it still hasn't even showed any bearish sign. I mean, this baby thing right here. But no, we're coming down. And I'll show you guys why we're coming down. Everyone always asks me this in my Discord. Why is it coming down? Because there's liquidity, man. They're going to take that. They're going to take all of this. They came down. See this wick right here? Look at this wick. Who did that move? Understand the market. Who did that move? The banks, obviously. The banks did that move. So this is going to come all the way down to probably here and take out all this. And then Bitcoin's clear for 100K plus. Period. Once it goes there, Bitcoin can go to the absolute moon, work its way up. If you go back here and look at this pull down, what happened? Natural. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, broke. Boom. It's coming on down. Took all the liquidity. And then this is all retail. This is like small little moves within like $1,000 like moves that are just consolidating. Banks have nothing to do with it. Chilling, and then they step back in. They reopen their positions and rip that up. This is all banks, man. It's all banks. And then we're coming back down to here, and then from there, we will go to here. I know this is crazy talk, but you guys, if you guys want like my signals, you guys can hop in the Discord. It's completely free, and you'll understand more. I'm not the best explainer, but my results show for themselves. Yeah, this is probably the craziest how I learned how to trade in 24 hours video, because it really didn't touch on that title at all. But be sure to subscribe, guys. Free game coming your way. I didn't even show you much, but I guess this video should be titled Bitcoin's going to 30K. All right, peace. Be sure to